Oh, it's going to be in the way. Nope, I don't want to do it. Hey, everybody. We are getting ourselves ready, and I am almost at the point where we are going to get started. But I definitely want to give everyone a chance to log in because it is 7 o'clock on the dot. I can't believe I am the one who is on time today. So let me wait a few more minutes and let everyone join in. If you're already on, please go ahead and tell me where you're joining in from. I would love to know. I'm here in Dallas, Texas. And I hope that today we have some people from all over. So, hey, talk to me. I talk back. I talk back. That's a song. I actually don't know what song, but that's a song. That's the only part I know, which is how most songs go for me. I got a few lyrics in it. Might know a chorus, but hey, that's how it goes. Oh, all right. Where are you from? Where are you at? Where will you be for the big game? Those are great things to know. I will be in my living room watching it on the big screen. Yes, I love it. Okay. Give everybody a couple more seconds. It's 7:01. Those of us who are on time is in for a treat. I cannot wait to get with you about some of these recipes that we're creating today and talk to you about some product that I'm using because there are certain things that we can do to make cooking easier and more enjoyable. And so we have some tricks for you that will definitely do that. Okay. Let's do it. All right. So first off, welcome everyone. I am Chef Tiffany Derry. I'm cooking in my home kitchen tonight, which is kind of nice because it's not oftentimes that we are able to cook in our home kitchen. And I feel like so many of you are here with me, and I think this is so much fun. I don't get a chance to do it enough. A lot of the things that I do are private, so it's great to be able to be on Facebook Live with you. Great opportunity to learn some new dishes. So this is the big game. This is the theme of the whole day. We are preparing ourselves for the big game that's getting ready to happen. Game day foods, classics, couple things that are classics, right? Some people love certain parts. Some people, like myself, I like to nibble the whole way through and do all of that good stuff. So again, if you have not hit the comment section and told me where you're from, this will be the great time. Shout out to all my Houston, shout out to Beaumont, all my Louisiana folks. Thank y'all for joining. It's so exciting to be here with you. I want to give a special shout out to my partners as well, to Walmart, to Vanity Fair, Dixie, Sparkle, and She Speaks, who have really put this whole program together to allow us to be here and doing some of the back end stuff to make this happen. A lot of times, there are a lot of different people you want to thank, and today I'm not going to forget anybody. So let's do it. We're going to be able to give some prizes away as well. So the more you comment, like, share, you get a prize. You get a prize? No, you get a prize. So we're going to pick some random folks. So make sure that, again, you're talking to me. If you have questions, please type them out as well, and we'll try to get them answered. And there are other people along that are also helping me to make sure all of your questions get answered because we want you to be a star for the big game. All right. I want everyone to make sure that they are able to pull off the party. We are in different times where we are having smaller get-togethers, and this is a time to go big with your ideas, try something new, and make sure that you keep it easy for yourself. That's important. Easy for yourself, because I know I spend a lot of time in the kitchen, and then everyone else is out watching the game, enjoying themselves, having a good old time, and I'm in the kitchen. And so now we're not going to do that this year. This year, it's a smaller party. We're going to do some classic cocktails. We're going to be able to enjoy ourselves doing the party, and that's the goal for it. So before we get started, I want to show you how to do number one. This is called Not Your Average Punch. It is by Electric Mommy, who created this recipe. And really what I've done is just sort of jazzed it up a little bit. So there's just a few ingredients. And that's why I love recipes like this where we don't have too many things and it's like all the flavors just coming through that you can enjoy. We're gonna get started. We have 2 cups of water. You'll love this one, I promise. 2 cups of water. I'm gonna use some Mio fruit punch, and this has 0 calories, 0 sugar, lots of flavor. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of that. Then I'm gonna add in some fresh squeezed orange juice. Fresh, super fresh. All right. In fact, so fresh, Naomi squeezed it to them. We got some pineapple juice. Nate's minus 2, chef. So we got some pineapple juice. I got 2 cups of that as well. Look at the colors. You see how it's changing as we're doing it. And then I have 2 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lime juice because we all need a good pucker. Then we're going to top it off with 2 cups of lemon lime soda. Are y'all with me all the way? Ooh, yes. Look at the fizz. Okay, so as you can see, the colors are changing as we added it. This is the not your average fruit punch. So good, so delicious, perfectly sweet, tart, all of those great flavors. And then for me, a punch is about all of the garnish. So you can't really do this right without adding in some raspberries and blueberries. Throw in some limes. Whatever you have, just make it work. Creates the absolute most beautiful punch. And your guests are going to be talking about it. You're not only going to be doing it for game day, but you're also going to be doing it for every holiday. So you can thank me later. All right, so we're going to use our Dixie cup to add it in. We're going to do a little bit of that punch. And then we're going to garnish it. So this is the time. Everybody's having their great food. They're just getting in. They're sitting down. The game's not on. Can I get your drink? Can I start you off with a nice, refreshing beverage? And then they're like, sure. They're not expecting anything, right? So your guests are coming in. You throw in some fresh fruit. And don't, use whatever fruit you have. If you have raspberries, use them. If you like strawberries, buy them. Pineapples, whatever you have. And you're going to give them a little, not your average fruit punch with a little fruit cocktail on the top. So this is something that I think is so delicious that everybody gonna like. Okay? All right, for sure. It's really good, really, really good. All right, let's talk about the next dish. Before we do that, do you have any questions about the not your average fruit punch? Because it's definitely nothing average about it. Electric Mommy has definitely put her foot in that, as we would say in the country. Yeah, when I was growing up, I thought that my grandfather would say, I put my foot in the greens. And if you seen his foot, you would want his foot in the greens. So I didn't know what that really meant back then. And I hope that it did not mean what I thought it meant. But what it means is that it's delicious. There's some extra oomph in there, and it is so, so good. So you're going to enjoy that. You're going to like it. I think it's time to pick a winner. Has anybody been out there logging with me? It should be about time. Who wants to win? Who's a winner? I'm a winner. We're all winners. All right. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So while we're picking a winner, I'm going to go ahead and show you how we're going to work on the next. So we have some rotisserie chicken. You can either do rotisserie chicken like we've done where we have broken it up. And this recipe is by Suburban Mommy, BBQ Chicken Cups. This is pretty smart. And the reason I think it's pretty great is because not only are we keeping it simple, minimum ingredients, but this is something that you can change out. Today we're doing chicken. If you were a vegetarian, you could do like jackfruit and have that with that Kraft barbecue sauce, that slow cooked flavor that really kind of goes through. Or you can do it with shrimp, right? You can do it with fish. You can do it with so many things. So it's really just a base. But I love the idea of keeping it simple, especially when you're going to make a few things for the game day, right? I think so. All right, so we got a winner, Miss Judy Simon Epston. Yes, congratulations. You have won a $25 Walmart gift. Please keep talking to me. We see it coming in. You have a chance to win something big. So that's exciting. I love it. I love giving away stuff. Don't you love winning? I remember the first time I won something. I was sitting at a party and I was like, they said, we're going to pick a winner. And I said it as they were pulling it out, Tiffany Derry. And they said, Tiffany Derry. They act like I won $1 million since I screamed. I was so happy. And the people around me heard me say it out loud. So that even validated it even more. So it was quite funny. I mean, I jumped up, ran to the stage. I don't know what I won, but I was so excited. I was like, I spoke it into existence and I won. Like, I was pretty excited about that. But whatever. Maybe it wasn't as big as I needed to make it, but I had a good time and I really enjoyed it. Okay, back to barbecue chicken. So what I've done here is rolled out some crescent roll. The crescent dough that you normally buy, you can buy it anywhere. Walmart sells it. Go to the refrigerated section, pick it up. You're going to fold it out, and then you're going to cut it into a few squares. So we're making 12, and you're going to make sure that you kind of stretch it out. I got directions for all of this. You guys can get your recipe. It's super easy to do. From that moment, all we do, so here, I'm just going to cut it in half. Easy. And then we're just going to spray our container, and we're just going to fold it into our mold like so. Easy. Everybody can do this. This is a great job for children too, because they can really get in here and have fun, use their hands, be a part of the whole thing. It makes them feel good. I'm all for that. Anything I can get them to use some of that energy on works for me. We're going to use a little bit of our barbecue sauce from Kraft. This is a slow simmered original flavor, has nice sweetness, has a little bit of savory flavor, onion powder, garlic powder, a lot of flavor here. So if you want to do where we talk about tricks, right? When we don't want to cook all day or we don't want something to have to go, use something to help you. So this is one of those things, adding it in to that rotisserie chicken. If you have time, you can obviously cook your own chicken breast and then just get that to simmer and shred it up. But if you're in a hurry or you have a lot of dishes that you need to do, don't fret. Many other people are buying too. And you know what? Somebody slow cooked that chicken for you. I went to Walmart and got us a rotisserie chicken and made it happen. So I'm just adding in some more of that barbecue sauce. I want that flavor to really come out. And then I added in a little bit of my Creole seasoning and some green onion. And that'll just sort of give it that freshness. Okay, mix it on up. And then we just start filling. Like, this is the easy part. So we can make these ahead of time, have it sit, ready to go, and just fill your cups. That's it. 2 tablespoons in there. Keep going. All right, let me see some questions you have. Let me see those questions pop up on the screen. What we saying? What we talking about? So I am filling the barbecue chicken cups right now with the crescent dough that we rolled out, cut into squares, 12 small squares, put it in a muffin pan, mix that with our Kraft barbecue original sauce, and then we're going to top it off with a little bit of cheddar cheese. We're also going to use some Kraft cheddar here. So chicken, again, feel free to use what you have. If you had a little bit of maybe some ground chicken, maybe you could do it with turkey. You can do it with beef. If you had chili, any of those things, honestly, would work and it would be delicious. But I love the idea that the dough is sort of your vehicle, right, to the flavor. And then you really can fix it with whatever you want to fix it in. Okay, so you notice I have more chicken than I needed. So if you have extra recipe, feel free to maybe do some nachos. You can do barbecue chicken nachos with adding in maybe some sharp cheddar cheese as well. Feel free to pickle some onions, all of that good stuff. All right, that looks good. All right, so then we're gonna add in and top it with our cheddar cheese. So my Kraft cheddar, we're gonna do a half a cup all across the whole thing. I like this recipe too because they've already done all the measurement for you. So guess what? If you are unsure of how many calories, which some people are, some people say we'll start after game day, then you definitely know where you're standing. But I like knowing, even if I pursue long. That's me. All right. And so chicken, cheese. Do I have anyone look like they skipping? All right. Looks good. Down to the last drop. This goes in the oven for about 10 minutes. And we're going to take and put our barbecue chicken in at 375, allow them to bake into their golden brown, and then we'll take them out. So 10 minutes. Then I have, for all of your party needs, we want to make sure that when you go to the store, you can definitely find everything you need at Walmart. We can pick up some Dixie plates, some Vanity Fair napkins. Make sure you get all of your paper towels from Sparkle, because when it's time to be gone and you need everybody to go home, you do not want to spend all of your time cleaning. All right, let's be smart about this, because everybody's gone home, enjoyed the party, and you're stuck in the kitchen doing all the dishes. So let's just make sure that we be smart about it. Get yourself some beautiful game day setup, and then once your chicken comes out, they can sit off to the side, or they can actually, they're really good warm, or you can have them hot and pop them back in the oven. So what we've done here is mixed in a little bit of red onion along with some pickled jalapenos and cilantro just for flavor. So you definitely can have a little bit of mixer, or you can make a little topping bar if you want to, hey, add your spice to your life, or if you want, fresh herbs on this. I think it's kind of cool to be able to mix it up. Don't you think? I think so. It's time for a winner. Okay, I missed half of that. Something about the crescent dough. Give it to me again. That was too quick for me. I had a question about crescent dough. Can you get the crescent dough smaller? Can you get a flavored crescent dough? I don't know what it was, but let me think. What would it have been? There are different types of crescent dough that you can buy. Brands do not matter for it as well. You want to just get something, you want to roll it out. It's easier to work with it if you roll it out. Make sure all the edges are tight and close together, because you know how normally you pull it apart. I didn't pull it apart. We just opened it really easily, laid it on the cutting board, pinched all of the corners that would tear apart together. And you can roll it a little with a rolling pin, or just smash it with your hand. I found it easier to work with if I stuck it in the freezer for a second and then took it out and cut it into my 12 squares. And it was a lot easier to work with. So you could definitely do that for you. What do you suggest for people that do not eat meat? There are many things that we can eat. Great question, Shantae Johnson. There are lots of fruit that we can add to it. We can also do, if you want to, just thinking about how we have the picks, you can go ahead and do fruit kebabs. You can do it with yogurt. But if you want to do savory, you can definitely mess with cheese if you want to. I love a baked feta. So what you do, you take some cherry tomatoes and put it in a sheet tray with maybe some olive oil or casserole pan. With olive oil, throw in a couple cloves of garlic with your cherry tomatoes, and then season it up, salt and pepper. Right in the center of that, you can put your feta cheese or goat cheese, a little bit more of that olive oil, sprinkle on some chili flakes and lots of flavor, and then pop it in the oven for a little bit. And that way you will have a melty gooiness of delicious flavors for people to kind of come by and do as a dip. All right, Allie Smith says, what other cheeses or flavor blends well with this recipe? Great question. I love a little spice. So if you definitely can do Mexican flavored, right, where it has a little bit of mozzarella, it has sometimes an asadero, and you can do with spices where they add in the chili. It's great for this as well because you have that barbecue, you have chicken, you have the cheese, and you see we're already adding in the little bit of pickled jalapenos on top as well and onions. So you can kind of see where we're going with it. Nice flavors work. And then, even if you didn't want to do cheddar, you could always add in just make a mozzarella, a little bit of Parmesan. So any of those cheeses would work. But for the vegetarian, feta or goat cheese works like magic. And it's so good. You can eat it with celery, or you can buy some like whole wheat pita chips or pita chips. I don't know why I decided whole wheat. You see where I'm at in January or February, right? Trying to eat better. And so that'll be fun to do. I think that's one of those that's really, really easy and delicious. Understand? Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna show you and see what they're looking like because I love that like in between look when the cheese is starting to get all melty and the sides is starting to get all crispy and golden brown. That's what I like. All right. We're almost there. And the reason I really wanted to make this for you right now is because I wanted you to see how easy it is to do. That hopefully by the time the chicken cooks, it's like maybe 15 minutes and then again 30 minutes total. So, all right, Miss Katrina D. Jones, you are the second winner of the $25 gift card. Please connect, share, like for another chance to win. We have one more winner that we're going to do before the night is up, and it could be you. Watch too much TV, y'all. I've been in the house like the rest of y'all. No, seriously, it's been fun. We've had some good times during this time. We've also been doing a lot of work because of Ruth's Chicken Shack, my restaurant here in Plano. We also have a Ruth's Chicken Shack in Austin. So if you're ever in the area, please make sure go check us out. Yes, ma'am, Miss Ronna Durham. This is my t-shirt line. I have a t-shirt line. It's called Chef. And so it's the idea of how we say chef. So we've got plenty colors and options, but I rock a chef shirt every day because I'm a chef. Are you a chef? Okay, see the silliness coming out. Y'all see? The later in the evening, you see what happens? Yeah. But yeah, no, I love these. These are fantastic. And I like it when I go places and I start seeing other people wearing it. It makes me feel good. So definitely, it's called Chef and it's dairy wear. So go check it out. All right, let's see. Any other questions for me while I drink my fruit punch in front of you without you being able to get a taste? That's just so wrong. I know. It's so wrong, but so right. But it's cool. I like the idea of doing this. And even if I didn't want to do the lemon soda, but I was thinking about like ginger beer would be great too. Something with a bit more stronger fizz would be great. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Miss Marilyn. Miss Marilyn says she loves my enthusiasm. Miss Marilyn, you get it at 6 in the morning. You get it at midnight. Some people say you wake up like that. I'm like, I know, I just don't have an off button. It just kind of happens. So you like it now, but will you like it at 6 in the morning is the real question. Guys, please make sure you keep sharing, connecting, asking questions. What else are you going to be preparing during this season, right? The big game's coming up. Who are you voting for? Who's going to win and who's going to take it all? Can only be one winner. So make sure to let us know. Share. This is a great time for you guys to connect while you're going back and forth. And I just really want to say thank you for joining me tonight. It's been fun. It's a little different, of course, when you feel like you're talking to yourself, but it's much better because you guys are talking back. So that makes it a lot of fun for sure. My chicken is almost ready. I can smell You know how like when mom's cooking or grandmother's cooking or anybody in your life, maybe even auntie for you, who like the bread starts smelling in the oven? That's what's happening right now. All right, Miss Tony says, Miss Tiffany, what are your future plans? Ooh, good question. So if you really want to know, I'll just tell you about Root Southern Table. Root Southern Table is my newest restaurant that is being built right now in Farmers Branch, which is still Dallas, and it is my baby. I'm so excited. It is a labor of love, right? When you're going through construction and being able to put things where you want it and the colors that you want, right? Down to today, my walk-in got installed. Like, that's a big deal, right? I mean, okay, maybe not for you, but for me it is. So Roots Chicken Shack, which is in Plano, we do not have a walk-in. So then moving up to the big leagues with Roots Southern Table, we got a walk-in, you know? So I'm really, really excited about the restaurant. We should be opening maybe spring, opening early spring. And you might need to start reservations now because, you know, pandemic, no pandemic, we're going to be busy and we're not going to be at 100% occupancy. So that means that a lot of people, you know, will have to reserve. So we'll be there waiting for you. And then we have Top Chef Season 18 coming out, which is super cool because that's going to be sometime this spring as well. So I was judging on that. So that'll be great. And then also we will see Top Chef Amateurs, which is also on Bravo. And I am a host or am a mentor and judge on that as well. Okay, our final winner today is Stacy Nelson Bonner. Woohoo! You won 25 Buckaroos Walmart gift card. Miss Stacy, hey! Thanks for joining. I see some names and some faces. I know. Guess what? She ready. Somebody. Okay. So you see it. They're ready. They're delicious looking. All right, I got my Dixie plate here, and we're going to take it on out. Ooh, it's hot. Next, if you're at home, let it sit for a little bit. But me, just going to go right in, plate them up. Don't you love how the dough just looks so homemade and you didn't do anything? I mean, it just opens up ideas for so much more. Miss Chelsea says Tiffany is so fun to watch. She is informative, makes everything look easy and worthwhile. Wow. I just read about myself. Thank you, Miss Chelsea. You know, when you are doing what you love, it doesn't feel like work, right? So it's nice. It's nice just to be able to hang out with y'all and cook, share recipes, and just do what I love. So that's what makes it really cool for me. So we got a few dozens, few dozens of some chicken barbecue, and really you can just go ahead and garnish them on up. I also have some cilantro and a little bit of jalapeno, because again, I like mine a little spicy. And there we have it. Some beautiful barbecue chicken cups. Again, that can be done with so many things. And then make sure, guys, that you come prepared for your big game day. Make sure that you go check out Walmart. All of the things that I've said today, follow the link. You can go and pop it in your cart. Make it so easy. It just take all the work off of yourself and make it easy. Miss Marilyn wants to know, are these easy to reheat? That is the beauty of them all. They're so easy to reheat. They go in the oven just as well as you can leave them in the pan, have it ready. It's game time. Pop it in, get it nice and hot, take it on out, and plate it up. Make sure that you don't leave yourself with all those dishes. So for sure, check out my friends with Walmart, Dixie, Vanity Fair, Sparkle, paper towels, and definitely thank you so much, She Speaks, for putting this whole thing together. Thank you all, Craft. I mean, has been fun, and it's almost time to go. Don't leave me. Okay. Again, thank y'all for joining. It's been fun. If you have more questions, please reach out, send me some messages, let me know when you make this. Make sure that you hashtag it Walmart MVP so we can see what you're out there making, because I want to know. So let's keep in touch. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy your big game.